Hi everyone, welcome back to our podcast entitled Love Talk. Last time, we talked about the theological understanding of marriage. But join me, Mela, Julianne, Lorenzo, and Andrei as we discuss the church's stance on abortion and contraception. Abortion and contraception are both polarizing topics that have divided society, especially in recent years. While the church has been actively against both abortion and contraception, many people, especially those from younger generation, seem to approve of it. In today's episode, we will discover why these people support them and what the church says about them.
Abortion is the act of pregnancy termination through medication, abortion pills, and surgery. The procedure can be done before the 24th week of pregnancy. The CCC reiterates that a human being's dignity must be honored and preserved from the moment of their conception. This means that direct abortion goes against the fifth commandment, thou shalt not kill.
Choices that are not easy, but a woman has to make. There are times a woman chooses to discontinue her pregnancy because of unforeseen economic or social conditions like a job loss, a death in the family, the death of a partner. Situations like these leave women physically, mentally, or financially unprepared to raise a child. There are times her health does not permit it. Complications during pregnancy are normal, and sometimes a woman is just not ready for a pregnancy. But instead of helping her out, the world closes doors on her. Like this. Today, there are 26 countries that completely ban abortion. They do not allow a woman to terminate her pregnancy, even if she's been raped. It does not matter. She's forced to bear the child. 90 million women are affected by such laws. That is 5% of women of reproductive age in this world. They are controlled by these restrictive laws.
In Humanae Vitae, the church stance on abortion is that it is completely prohibited and considered a grave sin by the Roman Catholic Church. Abortion is prohibited at all stages, which include conception and the earliest embryonic stages, and the Church's historic teachings are reiterated. However, procedures and medically necessary treatments that cause infertility are permitted if the purpose of these treatments is not to induce infertility. In Evangelium Vitae, their stance on abortion is that it is unacceptable since they believe that human life must be protected with loving concern. As they stated that human life is sacred and inviolable as a gift from God, the act of abortion involves making clear of all the consequences of this gospel.
Familiaris Consortio describes our world today as a contraceptive mentality. In Amors Laetitia, the church strongly regrets abortion and encourages couples who cannot have children to extend the gift of family through adoption in order to stop children from being abandoned or aborted.
So contraception or birth control can be defined as certain devices or methods used in order to prevent an unwanted pregnancy. And although there were already some forms of birth control in ancient times, they only became widely available during the 20th century. So some popular methods of birth control include the use of condoms, birth control pills, and IUDs. And there are also some medical procedures that can be performed in order to make a person sterile, such as vasectomies in men and tubal litigation in women. So now, let's hear about why some people approve of the use of contraception.
Why is this so critical in adolescent medicine? It's because 46% of U.S. high school students report having had sex, and there are more than 700,000 U.S. teen pregnancies each year. This rate of teen pregnancy has come down, but that's because of increased use of contraceptives in these kids.
So in Pope John Paul IV's encyclical letter, Humanae Vitae, he stated that the use of contraception was contrary to the natural law and to the purpose of sex for procreation. Pope John Paul II's letter, Evangelium Vitae, also addressed the many challenges that the modern day faces when it comes to the use of contraception, but also deems the use of contraception as quote-unquote morally unacceptable due to the contributing to the sexual activity for selfish reasons in contrary to the true nature of the marital bond. Overall, the use of contraception is looked down upon by the church. However, the struggle to understand the church's stance on this issue is acknowledged, so seeking pastoral guidance and support is recommended, especially in today's context.
So now that we've discussed some things you know, and you should know about the abortion and contraception, we hope that you learned a thing or two about this topic. Thank you for joining us today and stay tuned for the next episode of Love Talk.